Are you tired of the same old onesie? Well, you can give your baby a special one-of-a-kind look with the help of fashion designer Cynthia Rowley. She joins us this morning to show us how to add a little bit of style to the baby's wardrobe without breaking the bank. Good morning, Cynthia.
Hi, how are you?
I'm very well. Listen, I don't know if this is the Surrey Cruise effect or what, but it just seems like particularly moms, but dads too, are really interested in styling their babies. Why do you think that is?
Well, I mean, you know, a baby is the most precious thing in your life, so, you know, you want to do everything you can to make every moment the most special, but I do think there's a limit to it, you know, and I think dressing your baby should not be about the latest trend or you know, breaking the bank with a head-to-toe outfit. I think that there's lots of ways that you can dress your baby, and the most important thing is to have fun with it and be creative and break the rules and do what looks good to you, you know?
Yeah, let's talk about that because, you know, for parents who are on a budget, I mean, there is really such a spectrum of a scale in terms of how much money you can spend on your child's wardrobe. I mean, anything from, you know, thrift store finds and that sort of thing all the way up to, you know, designer duds. So if you want to stay on a budget but still, you know, it's a reflection of who you are as a parent. So if you want to, you know, put your best foot forward in terms of your child's style, how do you do that on a budget?
Well, I mean, I think, you know, to think about the classics and things that can be passed down, you know, whether it's like a great jean jacket or, you know, a classic little blazer that a girl can wear or a boy can wear or maybe can be passed down to friends' kids or their kids. I think that's one thing to think about. And then, you know, just like anything else, you don't want to totally eliminate all the fun stuff. So maybe there's an item like a little tutu for a girl or something that you just can't live without. And, you know, so that's okay to splurge on one thing like that. But I like to buy a lot of things on eBay because I think that the vintage clothes are really special, you know, one of a kind. It's kind of recycling. And you know, when I buy something, you know, that's vintage, it reminds me of my childhood a little bit. But then you don't want to look like you're walking out of a set, you know, a movie set, so you mix it with modern pieces and, you know, mixing basics from Target or Babies R Us or that, you know, you don't care about ruining at the playground, you know, things that are more disposable with things that are a little bit more precious, and accessorizing and, you know, taking something that's basic but then throwing on a little scarf tied around the neck or a scarf on the head and, you know, bows and belts and cute tights and things that are inexpensive. But, you know, if you layer pieces and mix things up, mixing prints and plaids and stripes is good because it's all on a small scale, so you can't really go too over the top.
Yeah. And one of the things I know, I'm glad you mentioned Disposable when you were talking. I'm glad you said that because I know you've teamed up with Pampers to give us these tips. You know, I guess that for you that must be something that really is, I mean, is a staple that's a high quality but not too expensive.
Well, it's something that has kind of been a dream of mine since my youngest daughter was born. I remember putting her diapers on thinking, like, why don't these look more like clothing, you know, and why aren't these more special, you know? And it is the first article of clothing a person ever wears. So, you know, you want it to look very special, and it's one of those things, like the little things in your day that sometimes can make you so happy.
I love that.
Yeah, I'm excited about it.
Yeah, and they're adorable. I was just seeing video just now of it. And by the way, love your ensemble as well for the
thank you.
for the adult segment. Cynthia, thank you so much. And for more of Cynthia's tips, all you have to do is head over to foxprovidence.com.